Just popping on very quickly, just a quick video today because me and my partner were talking this morning and discussing that we'll de-lice the big wing calves next door this week. It's caught me out a couple years previously. We had the calves, they were all doing great, fantastic, all weaned off their milk. And then there'd be some that just were very lethargic. No real symptoms as such, just tired, not running around quite like they should be, not gaining weight like they should be. We had a few that had already had their pneumonia vaccines and had been fine, just getting slightly high temperatures, but nothing too bad. And I couldn't quite put my finger on what was wrong. And then I started noticing quite a few of them were scratching a lot. They do like to have a good scratch anyway. When I actually got right into the coats of one of the lighter coloured calves a couple of years ago, I could see the lice. Very hard to see on sort of limos like this that have very dark coats anyway. So now this year we will do probably in like sort of 2 groups because these are still on milk twice a day in here at the moment. The ones next door they're all fully weaned and eating well. I noticed this morning a couple of them are scratching a little bit. So not with every pour-on sort of treatment, but like paramectin, Ivermec, you can actually do them as long as they weigh over 50 kilos, 50 kilograms, which the majority of these will be over 100 anyway, especially the ones next door. So absolutely fine to be done. So we'll do everybody next door. There's 22, 23 calves I think next door now. So they'll all get done. I say the main sort of symptoms that to notice for lice, because you can't always see the lice because they are very small, especially when they're young. Is what I found is lethargy, just being very tired. You can look at their gums, would be slightly pale as well. It can actually make them a bit anemic, which would, as somebody who suffers from anemia, can make you very, very tired. So they don't tend to get up and eat as much as they should. They spend a lot of time laying down, which in my sort of eyes would make them sort of less likely to be able to fight any bugs off. So lice can actually be a very serious problem with calves. We buy from market, as I've said before, so they can come from multiple different farms. We could buy 4 calves at market and they come from 4 different farms. So it is something to be aware of, even if you can't sort of see any lice and your calves just aren't doing as well as they should, don't seem as bright as they should or as energetic as they should. Maybe it would be worth treating them with something like paramectin or Ivermec. Obviously just double check which would be best for you, and obviously check the weights of the calves before you use it. But I do believe a lot of them, as long as they're only over 50 kilograms, they're absolutely fine to do. And it's just pour on, so it's just a little bit down their backs. I do it sort of just along from the shoulder blades, just pour it just down there, and that works really quickly. Previous years where we've had lice with the calves, normally within sort of 3 or 4 days they're already looking a lot brighter, and within a week they're back to gaining weight like they should be again. So this year I made sure that I've made myself up a little chart, which is in the house with my farm assurance red tractor paperwork, just to remind me, because like I said, it has caught me out in the last 2 previous years. And there's always so much to remember with calves, with vaccinating and deorning and illness, and you know, I've not been very well myself either, so it is quite easy to sort of forget these things, and then before you know it, you've got a lot of calves that aren't doing very well. So preventing that is obviously better than trying to cure it. So yeah, this is just a little sort of quick reminder really, that if you do find that your calves aren't sick, as in with a temperature, but they're just not doing as well as they should be, then maybe they could have lice, and that is what's making them feel unwell. So it could be worth trying anyway. All of these then, before they go next door, probably at least a week before they go next door with the others, will be deliced as well. It's very easy while they're in the pens. I just tend to, when they're having their feed or their milk, just go along the whole line and give them their treatment. Me and my boyfriend will do the ones next door this week, just to make sure we're keeping on top of everything that we should be. So that's it really. I just thought I'd quickly do this while it was in my mind really to do it.